Hello, this is Azanar, welcoming you back to another episode of Knights of Honor Roman Restoration. In the last episode, we thoroughly trounced our opponent, the Ottomans. And in this episode, we're just making sure our armies are good and strong, we're resetting them to their peacetime places, and we're going to begin dealing with and administering these new territories. We're adopting populations, we're going to begin conversions, and we're going to be continuing to build.
My liege.
However, there is one little thing that we do have left to do. Part of our plans for peacetime are to set our new Eastern Army into Antioch and Cyprus. However, we don't own Cyprus. We're going to be moving our troops out here. We're going to move them towards Antioch. Oh, more rebels in Antioch. Local rebels and Mamelucan loyalists. We're going to deal with the rebellions here in Antioch, and then we're going to conquer Cyprus.
Infidels beware. What is your crusade is coming? Political.
Interesting. Cyprus is fighting against the Ottomans. After I conquer the province of Cyprus, I'm going to do what I need to do to get out of a war with them. I don't want to continue further south. At the moment, I really just want this one province, and that's going to be enough.
My liege. Land here.
What is your command? Let us land. I greet the brightest ruler in the world.
However, at the moment, we also have enormous amounts of money, so let's go about continuing our building campaign. A lot of our building campaign here, apparently, is going to involve, well, I'm going to build a hostel here first, involve hostels and a lot of churches by the looks of it. For some reason, the Ottomans did not seem to want to be building churches very much. Yeah. There's really like no building of churches whatsoever. It's quite annoying in a way, actually, but we're not going to worry about it. Oh, really? Macedonia here could have been, well, I believe we already have these, though, too. What we're going to do, then, is we're going to develop Macedonia for producing troops. Louisia, Nicaea, Rum. Rum is new. Oh, dear God.
A new building has been built, sire.
Can we imagine, just imagine, what our production of books is going to look like after we build all these stupid churches that nobody else has built? If you're wondering if I'm annoyed, yes, I'm very annoyed right now. However, we can also use our money for other things. For example, the Golden Horde really dislikes us. 16,000 gold. There we go. See? He likes us a little better now. These guys are our ally. And the only thing really perturbing them is the fact that we declared war on their other allies, who now have 6 provinces and are dumb. Antalya.
Yet another glorious victory, sire.
My liege. What is your command? I'm going.
Marching.
Political view.
So that's what we're going to be doing now. We're going to be building our buildings. We're eventually going to bring our relationship with the Golden Horde back up by buying them off with massive amounts of money that he is going to have good use for. I mean, he has kingdom power. And once we're done doing that, we're going to reset our trading relationship. Probably end it with Novgorod and trade with the Golden Horde.
Sire.
As well, we're also waiting for our venerable leader to die. Lord, let me just see here. Who are we? Leo. Oh, right. It puts him...
We have built
Because
a
the
new
Golden Horde
building
doesn't
site.
particularly like me right now, he's not going to readily agree to that.
Political
Ooh.
view.
Even though he is my ally, he's
I greet the
basically gonna
brightest
tell me
ruler
to
in the world.
screw off for a little while here. We're in Calicia, okay?
Political view.
We're gonna continue to pump money into him. We're gonna continue to try buying him off.
Sire, we were awarded a glory. A new building has been built, sire.
Yes, my lord.
Good, now that we've dealt with this rebels, it's time for Cyprus.
Political.
Now as well, the Golden Horde...
Your king is dead.
Well, here we go. Leo is now in charge, our Emperor is dead. You'll see that after all the work we've done, not a single rebellion
Wisest of rulers. And
upon the change of what's going on here. Not even one. Oh good, our leader dying has changed our relationship to uneasy. I like that. Cyprus is really giving it to the Ottomans right now. I really like this. In a way, it's a shame that we have to go to war with them. Because I really hope this doesn't do too much damage to them. I don't want to do too much damage to them. We are going to take Leo here. We're going to promote him to merchant. And we're going to trade with... Golden Horde would give us 69. We're going to set him to trade with the Golden Horde. Now, that is going to go up as our relationship goes up. So, you know... Don't worry about that. We're gonna, we'll continue trading with Novgorod. That's fine.
At your service, sire.
My liege.
We have built a new building, sire.
On
Well,
my
these
way.
armies don't have a lot of food. I probably should have filled them up, but
And a
that's
new
actually,
construction
it's
has
not
been
a big
finished,
deal.
Sire. The Pope has called for a crusade.
What I'm gonna quickly do now, before I continue here, is just take a quick trip through the territories we've acquired. And just get rid of anything that is,
Construction has been
upon what
finished,
I can
sire.
tell, immediately superfluous.
A new building has been built, sire.
There are certain things we just don't need and I don't use. So I want to get rid of them right away here. Like, yeah. Otherwise, I'm definitely going to forget. Basically, it's just getting rid of the buildings that I don't use. Spear makers, Fletchers, axe workshops, things like that. They're just taking up spots that we're going to use for other things later. As well, at some point, in order to better do other things, I may also
My liege.
Political view.
redefine my trade. Try to refine that a little. I may do, if I do that though, I'll probably do it off screen. Oh good, these armies are run out of
Disembark at last.
food. Oh, fuck.
Raise sails. Time to move.
Day, sire. Good day, sire. Good day, sire.
You know what?
You have
I'm gonna break agreement and declare war.
Let none enter or leave this castle.
We'll get a point of kingdom power soon enough. 16,000. That's fine.
We have built a new
Decisively win, assault the city. Mostly peasant rabble. We're gonna save our money here.
Sire, a messenger has arrived.
Who's pleased? Oh, the Ottomans are... Oh, the Ottomans will be happy with me. Oh, that's true.
You have increased.
Okay, we'll bump our kingdom power back up. Now we're winning decisively.
We have built a new building, sire. We have
learned
sire,
more
we
now.
conquered an enemy province.
Yeah, we won the battle.
I am
Sounds
now
about right.
skilled.
We got leather giving us crop rotation. Nice. It's actually a really useful one to get at this point.
May God bless you, my lord. May God bless this city with plenty. Good day, sire.
A new
Now we're gonna hold off
building
building right now.
We have built a new building, sire.
Except for a thing here or there, I guess. Must have done that.
A new construction has been finished, sire.
What we really want to do is to fix this situation with the Golden Horde.
Political.
Now, if I had some territory to offer them, that would be one thing. But we don't. Oh, they have a new leader. Birdie. Neutral. And now there's no more option for a royal wedding, is there? No.
Good day, sire.
That kinda sucks. But, I guess it could be worse.
My liege.
We're gonna take over town authorities in Cyprus. We need to resupply these armies badly.
Political.
Let's see if Cyprus will give me a white piece here. Yeah, no, they're really mad. That sounds about right. We're gonna quickly resupply this army with food here, and then, well, I guess we're gonna go into Lebanon and raid, and possibly fight a few of their armies. We're gonna force them to want out of war with us, is essentially it. Yeah, that's probably good.
Yes, army.
What is your castle?
83 here with the Golden Horde, very nice. But I want to be making more money than
Kingdom
this.
advantages.
The Age of Discoveries require clothes. We don't have that yet, that's fine. But the Silk Route, yeah, Silk Route only takes silk and ivory. Awesome. Now, good, we do have a few admiralities already. Silk. Oh, and eventually ivory, I
What
guess.
is your command?
Ooh, he's coming to fight us.
The shore is near.
Very good,
A
very
new
good.
building has been built, sire.
We'll let him land, and then we'll throw him into the sea, and then we'll see if Cyprus, after that, wants to get out of war with us.
Sire, we have spotted enemy troops
My liege.
marching through our land.
To battle and victory.
Graf Ali.
Attack.
What you gonna do, buddy? Oh, you're going to be
Our
crushed,
armies
are
have
you?
won yet another battle. Political.
Hey, Cyprus. You want to screw off? They'll screw off for 4,800. Absolutely. I don't mind buying you off.
Let us restock and rest.
Board ships.
I can make that money back incredibly quickly. I'm popping 600 a tick right now, so
Stand here.
it doesn't even concern me.
Brightest ruler in the world.
And lastly, govern Cyprus. 1,000 more books to dot that population.
At your service, sire.
After that, we'll be spending a lot of our books on educating merchants. Might as well, you know, if you can
Building, sire.
educate them a little, make sure they're good to go, you know, you might as well throw that kind of money at them. Ah, good. There we go. In Crimea, there we are. Ivory. Bringing in those two goods, silk and ivory, is going to give us the silk route. It's going to double the amount that our merchants are making. Now, we also need to try to bump that up itself. I'm going to save about 30,000 money. And I'm just going to drop it on the Golden Horde in a lump sum.
What is your wish? The Pope has called for a crusade.
Ooh, against the Elkhanids. That's fun. Now, as you can see, we have our armies set into peacetime locations. Our empire is quite secure.
May God bless you, my lord. May God
Good,
bless
adopt
you,
that population.
We have gained a
There we
kingdom
go.
advantage, sire.
I have a better idea, though, actually. The Golden Horde is at war with
Built a new
Vladimir.
building, sire.
That presents us with the perfect way to fix this situation. We're not going to drop money on them. We're going to drop territory on them.
My liege. Land here.
We're going to take the Northern Army.
Your wish.
Interestingly enough, the beginning of that war with the Ottomans, these were the second incarnation of the Central Army after the first one was destroyed. We're going to send these guys north.
Political.
We're going to hit Vladimir. Maybe deal with a rebellion or two, but we're going to conquer these territories, at least one. Maybe the second, and give them to the Golden Horde. Giving the Golden Horde this territory should make him think, oh wow, these Byzantines are fantastic. We like them again. It's going to hugely skyrocket our income. It's just going to be great in general. Now let's look at the map here. Oh, good. We're going to look for places to go to do conversions. Crete, we'll do Crete first. 13,000, sounds good to me. One thing that is going to be a little annoying, it's going to be the march. It's a long ways away to the Vladimirian territory of Muscovy. Gonna set the Northern Army to move to the northern part of Ryazan. Once we get there, we may have to raid. If you raid farmland, it gives your troops food. We may have to do that in order to get our troops some morale. But for the most part, I think we're good. Okay, now we're going to get back into building mode. We want essential buildings. Bakeries, markets, churches, yada, yada, yada. We have a huge building program to undertake. We need to get on with it. Armenia is pretty well good. We're going to develop this province then to build troops. Cappadocia. We're going to quickly build a church. 23. I love that. Yeah, that's what I mean. Fletcher, Axesmith, just superfluous buildings we don't need. You can see our income has now jumped up to 851. Can you imagine how much money we'll be making once we repair our relation with the Golden Horde? We'll be making endless buckets of money. It's just going to be great. You can tell I'm a little excited for this point of the game. I've been at this point of the game a number of times, a point where you make so much money that it's like whatever. Okay, Leo is taking a royal wedding. He's still very young, so there's a good chance for us to get a male heir. There's been a number of times where it looked like we might not, and every time we've gotten lucky.
Political view.
Oh, Aquitaine. While Mecklenburg is no longer as strong as they once were, it's still a mess out in Western Europe. 2 Venices. You know what I mean? Like, just crazy stuff. But whatever. Fantastic. Our conversion of Crete is successful. So very, very happy about that.
Political view.
Novgorod here. I'll take a trade agreement with Volhynia. We still have one with Sweden. I want to eke out a little more money. And Novgorod here being a vassal. No. I'm going to get rid of that trade agreement. I'm going to take something else. I want to look for Novgorod, though. 41. Yeah, see, I knew we could do better. We are going to trade with Sweden. It's, 15, 20 more. Oh, but it jumps up 971. Just wonderful, beautiful, money, 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 money. Crimea, we're going to get that Coast Guard. Ooh. One of the provinces we can do is build a Coast Guard. Cyprus has nothing. No, I disagree with that. I think Cyprus has a lot. I'm going to want to get rid of something then. Wow. Well, what do we have elsewhere? We already have wool. We don't need that. Tannery, we're going to want to keep. What can we all get here? Oh my god, this province has been horribly mismanaged. Stud farm, we have that elsewhere. We build a church here. Dacia.
A new construction has
We
been
don't have a hostel in Dacia. What have I been doing? Gonna go down to Kilikia. We're gonna try and skip our own territory while we're doing a lot of this here. Or our old territory, I guess, is more so what I mean. I'm gonna set a lot of these provinces to build these churches up. Except for a few places that could use a little something something. Armies continue to march north. The expanses here are wild. That is why you'll see eventually once we get... spoiler alert, I am at some point going to do a playthrough of the Golden Horde. The Golden Horde being one of the only nations that starts at pagans. They also have really, really good unique units. You'll see why the Golden Horde is so good with their strong cavalry armies when we eventually, at some point in the future, probably months down the road, do this playthrough. But for now, this video has gone on long enough. This is Azanar, signing off. If you like this video, please give me a like. If you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.